So this guy right here in the really cool shirt is a real Kung Fu guy, so to speak. And he's here at this Muay Thai gym to challenge this dude who's a Muay Thai guy who pretends to know Kung Fu. It's really meta. This is a really meta match. Look at that, look at that, look at that. So again, the guy on the left does Muay Thai, but he also wants to be a Kung Fu guy, so he's a parody character. The guy on the right actually does Kung Fu and wants to challenge this fake Kung Fu guy who actually does Muay Thai. Let's see how it works out. So the fake Kung Fu guy, aka the Muay Thai guy pretending he knows Kung Fu. Notice he's doing a lot of the strikes that we see Kung Fu guys throw when they go into the ring, right? Some of the same bad habits he has. The only difference is, if you notice, his footwork's a little bit better, right? He's conscious of where his lead foot is. So, ooh, that spinning back fist almost landed. Now, he's parrying down the opponent's lead hand, but he's also, a jumping spinning back fist. 空中铲耳屎 is a little slang term we could use in Sichuan. It means I smack out your earwax in the air. That's what I just said. But like I would say it with dialect, right? 空中铲耳屎. So, anyways, our Muay Thai guy's doing these kind of very telegraphed hook-like punches in addition to his spinning back fist. Oh, the real Kung Fu guy almost did a negachiva. They have what's called a pubu, right? So, that's sort of the position he landed. It's a little different than a negachiva. It's more aesthetic than a negachiva. Kung Fu guy trying the punch spinning back fist combo back, and it does not pay off. Our Muay Thai guy, I don't know where he got his interpretation of Kung Fu, but as we can see, the actual Kung Fu guy is doing no better, right? That's what's funny. If this were any other sort of non-troll match, our Muay Thai guy, because his lead hand leaves his face and is so far from his face, someone would have timed something at his face. But again, I just don't know what happened here. Kung Fu guy looks pretty tired. Yep, I think ref's probably going to stop it. Kung Fu guy is not intelligently defending him. So, he countered. Oh, turn his back. Didn't time that spinning back fist correctly. Oof. How did he do, guys? How did this Muay Thai guy do in his parody of Kung Fu? So, we're going to start with this. Though, despite the Muay Thai guy kind of having his lead hand leave his face too much, he's very flowy, right? Which is kind of a principle you associate with a lot of Kung Fu styles. His hands are always striking from various angles, and he's striking with both his hands, right? Despite the unorthodox weirdness, his lead hand especially and his dominant hand are both striking from a variety of angles, right? You could argue there's something about the deceptiveness of this, right? You think he's keeping his face open, but if you come in, that was a pretty funny attempt at a jumping spinning back fist. If you come in and he spin back fists you while you come in, you could argue that's effective like that, but he got the timing wrong there. So, again, guys, on the level of 1 to 10, how meta is this? The Muay Thai guy is pretending to do Kung Fu and putting up a fight against the actual Kung Fu guy. Oh my goodness. He's not timed to spinning back fist correctly. I think he only got it once. This Kung Fu guy doesn't do it. Man, if only he knew capoeira, he could have used that natural negachiva position and transitioned into something. So, at points, this Muay Thai guy has both his hands leave his face, man. Like, this Kung Fu guy should have timed it. If he just timed it with a jab or something. Look at this. That, like, sort of back fist, hammer fist thing. It's one of the first moves we learn in Kung Fu. So, I guess, yeah, I like that. You see that in Choi Li Fu a lot, where he kind of swings downward, almost with like an overhand, but more like a pi or a gua, and he comes back with a hammer fist. I like that move that the Muay Thai guy's interpreting in the Kung Fu. But The actual Kung Fu guy definitely telegraphs his punches a little too much. Oh, did you see that? He got the Kung Fu guy. That was a clean shot to the Kung Fu guy's solar plexus. Look at that. Kung Fu guy's never the same after that. Never the same after that hit to the body. I mean, he could have been gassed too, but the Muay Thai guy swung a hook to the Kung Fu guy's solar plexus. Look at that. Kung Fu guy sort of doing like a Philly shell. Muay Thai guy's even off balance, man. Guys, for Kung Fu people who think you can do better, please send me better Kung Fu. We got a Kung Fu guy who's getting beat up by a Muay Thai guy trolling, pretending to be a Kung Fu guy. How meta is that? I hope this encourages and inspires all of you guys to send me stuff, especially Kung Fu people. So I did not sleep well last night. So I woke up a little cranky and I shaved my head. Now let's talk about this video. I think this video again proves what we've sort of learned all these years. You gotta have solid foundation, solid sparring pressure testing, and then you're probably going to be able to make a lot of things work. That includes Kung Fu. Unfortunately, a lot of Kung Fu styles don't build that solid foundation. This Muay Thai guy, despite trying to troll, despite trying to have bad technique, his footwork showed that he's trained Muay Thai long enough to understand basic distancing. Sure, his punches, his weirdness, trying to mimic certain Kung Fu styles, it wasn't working for him. But just by having above average footwork compared to a standard Kung Fu guy, he was able to kind of look goofy but cool in the ring. So we will have a lot more. Definitely go follow KOD, King of Dragon, because they're having a new season soon. So I will commentate some of those matches that I haven't commentated yet from previous seasons. Thank you guys so much. We will talk soon.